So it's not Tie-Dye Tuesday, but in honor of me hitting 100K and my brother graduating, here's another tie-dye video. So first we start out by folding a sheet into an 8-pointed star. Once the sheet is all folded up, we start wrapping it up into a tight spiral and secure that in place with rubber band. With the remainder of the sheet, crumple it up and secure it in place with rubber bands, and now it's ready to dye. First we went in with fuchsia, then turquoise, and finally some lemon yellow to make all the colors in the rainbow. Make sure you really saturate the dye in there to get bright, vibrant color. For the crumpled part, we did blue and some more fuchsia and put it in a bag and waited 24 hours. After sitting for 24 hours, this is what it looks like. The dye seemed to hold really well. And also here's what the rest of the bed sheet set looked like. So then we washed it out on the line using the hose, and here's a close-up shot of me spraying the paint and watching the dye come out of it, which I thought was really cool. We always send our friends and family off to college with a set of tie-dye sheets, so here is us giving the gift to Victoria. You already know it's Tie-Dye Tuesday. We folded the shirt in half and then traced the outline of a heart and carefully accordion folded along the line we made. Make sure the line lines up. We tightly tied around this line and made another tie about an inch inward. With the remainder of the shirt, scrunch it up really tight and secure it with rubber bands. When it's done being folded, it should look like this. Next, we went in with some red, some yellow, and some blue to get a nice rainbow in the heart. We then filled in the middle section with purple and the outer scrunched up section with that same color purple. Then we flipped it over and repeated the colors. After repeating the process, we put it in a bag and waited 24 hours. And when we took it out, it looked like this. At this point, I was very impressed. So then we rinsed it out under warm water, this time with a little bit of soap, and here are the final results. This one was really fun and easy to make, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Welcome back to good old Tie-Dye Tuesday, and today we're making some sheets. We first folded the sheets lengthwise and then drew a sine wave down them. Along that sine wave we drew, we accordion folded all the way up the entire length of the sheet. Then, as per usual, make sure the line is straight and tie it very tightly. We then proceeded to tie the rest of the folded sheet. If you're wondering what we're using to tie the sheets, it's synthetic sinew. Now that it's folded, we went in with some deep blue, some turquoise, and some cerulean. Once the blue was in place, we went in with yellow to get some green. We flipped the sheet over and repeated the process on the opposite side. And then it went in a bag and we waited 24 hours. When we folded these sheets, we honestly didn't know what to expect, but it definitely wasn't this. This was our first time trying this pattern, and it definitely won't be our last. These are some pretty good results. We then proceeded to rinse out the excess dye, making sure the water ran clear. Here are the final results after it was washed and dried. And I guess my dog Dobby wanted to say hi. Alright, so today I'm hitting you with a tie-dye video. First I got a white t-shirt, and then I drew a circle so I could fold it along that line. Once it's all folded up, I tied it really tightly with some sinew so there would be some nice and crisp lines, and I did this all down the entire t-shirt. Now it's time to pick dye. Now this is my mom's hobby, so she has quite a few dyes. I picked out the colors I wanted, and I wanted to do a rainbow, so I started with the red, hit it again with the yellow, and then I came in with some blue so that it would mix and make a nice rainbow. I flipped it over and repeated the process on the other side. A key thing to remember is to really saturate the shirt to get those bright colors. After I finished with the blue, I hit the sides with some black and a darker blue because I wanted it to really stand out. Then I put it in a bag and I let it sit for 24 hours. When we took it out of the bag, the colors were really dark and saturated, which was a good sign. And when we opened it up, boy was I amazed. We then proceeded to rinse out the excess dye and then we threw it in the wash, and when it came out of the dryer, this is the final look. I'm really proud of it and I hope you like it.